Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Off my community page, Cynthia asks, the Pentagon is sounding the alarm regarding Tommy Tuberville's blockade of military promotions, that senior Republicans are trying to give him an off-ramp for his antics. Will Tuberville finally relent or compromise, or better yet, be punished? So I did a quick look on this one. On Thursday, the Democrats have tried for the 9th time to start promoting folks in the military, in the Department of Defense. There's over 200 promotions that are being held up by Tommy Tuberville because the military has a policy that will allow members of the military to travel to different states for health care, family planning care, abortions, basically. He doesn't want military members to get abortions. Bo, the Fifth Column, has done a number of videos on this, and these type of actions, when you don't allow for the promotions to happen, you can't replace commanding officers. And one of the commanding officers on one of the aircraft carriers or such, he's ready to retire, but he can't retire because his replacement hasn't been promoted yet to take his place. So this is starting to impact America's military readiness. So the Pentagon is getting very short-tempered with Mr. Tuberville here, and the GOP is now has actually tried to reach out to him to maybe find some compromise. They did have a vote the other day to block some Biden program, and Tuberville didn't show up. He was off watching Donald Trump get indicted. Tuberville was also one of the people that was convinced to protest the votes on January 6th. So, you better believe Jack Smith probably has Tuberville being investigated as well for his role on January 6th. And I'm glad I'm not this former football coach turned senator. He is going to be in a world of trouble. But the question here is, will there be a compromise? Will he finally relent or compromise? So I'm going to read on Mr. Tuberville's current state of mind for entertainment purposes only. Well, somebody's starting a new journey, or they're about to walk off a cliff. And there's the Queen of Swords. Okay. This is Tommy Tuberville acting the fool. And this is now the Republican Party, or even the military, saying, we've had enough of your games. Probably both. Somebody who's in charge and is tired of playing this game is now going to be reaching out to him. In the past, Tuberville had quite the legacy in Alabama, and he hitched himself up to Donald Trump and was probably promised lots of things of value if he supported the insurrection. He's also he's probably fundraising off of this too, because again, this is going to be an anti-abortion stance that he's taking, and he's going to try and raise money off of this and make this kind of his legacy. Current situation is the star. Does he think he's the star? Probably does. He probably thinks that he's the star in this one, and that he's the one that's upholding for the truth of forcing women to give birth, and even if they're military personnel, he's going to force them to do that, whether they like it or not. Over it all, he's also doing it because it's another way to stick it to Biden. And, it's interesting because the King of Cups is floating on water, and then you've got this card with the water, pouring water in and pouring water on the ground. This is what he should be doing to help the U.S. Maintain its strength throughout the world, but it supports the president, so he'd rather dump it on the ground than actually support the country and the Constitution that he purports to uphold. The lesson to be learned is that fortunes change very quickly, though. Just because you're the star today doesn't mean you're the star tomorrow. And things can change really quickly, especially when the swords come out. Outcome, Magician. Okay, so I think somebody is going to make an offer to him that I don't think it's going to be the military compromising. I think it's going to be the military talking to the Mitch McConnells of the world, and Mitch McConnell is going to have a talk with Mr. Tuberville and tell him that enough is enough. Underneath it is the high priestess. I think what we've got here is that the traditional Republicans, the Mitch McConnells of the world, are going to call Tuberville to the mat. And they have, they might offer him some advice. What is it? How does the Godfather? The Godfather makes you an offer and you take it. They're gonna make him an offer he can't refuse, and if he's wise, he'll take it. This isn't going to go on much longer. There's going to be a change, and it's going to happen quickly, and it will most likely involve Mitch McConnell. It will probably also involve major donors, defense contractors, and such. There's going to be basically, you're hurting America, and if Tuberville doesn't keep butchering his name, sorry, if he doesn't play ball, they're going to force it. You cannot keep America combat readiness under hostage. They will force this issue. If he's wise, he'll let go at this point. He's made his point. I don't necessarily believe he's wise. I believe he's a fanatic. Well, let's ask. What will Tuberville do? It's worth asking here. He's a fool, though. Tell you what, that man is a fool. He thinks he's a star. It's not all that. I don't know if he'll get a football job after this. What will Tuberville do whenever that Knight of Swords comes a-calling and the magician shows up with the manifestation? What's Tuberville going to do? Just call him Tommy. T squared. Double T. Traitor? Tuberville. Yeah, I could just read it. It's on the screen right here. Okay, whatever. Sorry, I don't like to make fun of people's names. I truly am just not remembering his last name. What's Tommy gonna do? All right, let's see. He's gonna make a backroom deal. He'll make a compromise. They'll make a backroom deal for him. They're going to threaten. If he doesn't make the backroom deal, they're going to toss his butt out. They're going to withhold support, withhold money. So they'll offer him something of value, maybe for his state or maybe for himself. He's already done his fundraising for it, but they'll offer him something of value, and if he takes it, and he should take it, otherwise he's going to be a nobody fast, and so they're going to come to an agreement. Basically, they'll bribe him. And there's the money. Yep. They'll basically throw some money at this and make the problem go away. So, congratulations. I guess you got what he wanted. Under the guise of protecting a fetus, what he really wanted was money. I'm not surprised. Okay. Again, entertainment purposes only. What do I know? I hope you enjoyed this reading. And look forward. Hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you so much for your support that you've given my channel. I really do appreciate it. It's been an amazing ride, and I'm looking forward to doing more videos for you all. Continue throwing questions up in the community page. Keep throwing comments out there, doing the likes and the thumbs up and all the good stuff. It really helps the channel. I really appreciate your help on this one, and have a good night. Bye-bye.